What is up, podcast people, podcast universe? We are back again with another one. This is Ramehs Radio, episode 15. Got that one right.
Yes, sir.
Before we even go any further, though, allow my wonderful co-host to introduce himself. Go ahead, say something to the people.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, UndeadEnigma 9, and we're back again for, like he said, episode 15 of Ramehs Radio. I'm excited to be here, and I'm glad that we are a little bit back on track with the numbers, at least.
Yeah, man. We got a good show for y'all today. Should be decent topics. Anything you want to say before we start the show?
Shout out to the fans, as always. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure that if you're watching the YouTube version that you're leaving a like, giving us a thumbs up, because it really helps out, boosts up the algorithm. Leave some comments down below. Just let us know what you think. And without further ado, that's really all I gotta say. Let's get into it.
Let's just get into the first topic. So we got our gaming section, GTA Definitive Edition, or should we call it the shitative of it?
Bro, I tried to get that this a minute in. We ain't even into the 5-minute nice guy clock.
Bro, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. The booty edition, GTA definitively trash edition.
Definitively cheeks.
Definitively cheeks. Bro, this is bad. This is bad. This is really bad.
I know that you were pretty optimistic and excited about this, yeah. And you definitely swayed my opinion towards me being a little bit more optimistic about this by the end of our conversation. And I was sorely disappointed. Obviously not because of you, just because this game came out, this remaster came out, and the textures are not looking too nice. Character models are looking real rough around the edges. They look like they've been through some stuff. They look like they've gone through it and seen some stuff.
Been through the Vietnam
War. Tell them about it. And at the end of the day, you couldn't even really mod or do anything with the PC version of this either. And they locked out all the other versions of these games that you were able to purchase. So it was just not a good look. It was just not a good look for Take-Two Interactive at this point. At this point, it's the parent company. I'm pretty convinced. I'm pretty sure that Take-Two is just grabbing Rockstar and dragging them around.
Man, okay.
Speak your truth.
I was excited for this because, it's 3 iconic GTA games all in one bundle, my bad. Remastered, new textures, different, I believe they added different lighting too, in some sections, some portions. I was really excited, but then I started seeing what was coming out. I heard people saying this game is buggy, it's glitchy, it's not the same, the textures are trash. I've heard nothing but bad things about this trilogy. And I mean, it's gotten to the point where people are demanding refunds now, aren't they? Pretty sure I
didn't know that people were demanding refunds, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
I'm pretty sure I've seen an article. I can't quote it off the top of my memory. I need to start bringing in the ones that I see and don't remember, but it kind of just came off the top of my head. People were claiming they were demanding refunds, so it really can't be too good over there. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a version of San Andreas on Game Pass. I just been playing that, and it's not that bad. I don't even think I need that Trilogy edition, even if they do fix it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just me though.
I feel that. I know they took down a lot of the ways that you could play these games unremastered or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of people were upset because they lost access to it in a lot of ways. So I'm not even sure if you're just the version that's on Game Pass is. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm not sure if the version that's on Game Pass has a different version, or if it is still just the remaster version, and it's just not bothering you as much as it's bothering other people. Because that's like, not everybody else's experience isn't always going to be your experience. Your experience with the game could be fine.
That's true.
So I don't really know. I didn't even pick it up because I was kind of hesitant, and then I heard really bad things about it, especially at the price point that it was at. It just wasn't feasible for me, so I kind of skipped out on it, and I'm not really upset that I skipped, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the thing. They were charging full price for it. Like, it's 3 old ass games, like, and you didn't even do it right. And you charging full, man, get out of here. Hey, ever since GTA 5, Rockstar and Take-Two been, what time we at? 6 minutes? They've been on that bullshit, bro. They've been on that bullshit, bro. Ever since they put out that damn GTA 5, they've been on that bullshit. Sucks to say, because we've had so many iconic classic games from Rockstar, and now they're just the GTA company, bro. Like, it's sad, and we don't even know when the next GTA 6 is coming out. We got this bullshit to satiate us. Like, man. And the thing about it, touching on a point that you made before, the Game Pass version, it's not like the original. Like, it's a remaster. Obviously, they've touched up some of the graphics, but they've added things that weren't in the game before. Like, there's checkpoints, and it's I don't know. I mean, to me, it's not really something that bothers me, but if you're a purist of like GTA games, then you might not like it, because they definitely did add some things that have changed the game. So, I mean, honestly, go back to playing the original versions. I went and bought a PS2 not too long ago. I don't know if I talked about this on the pod, but I went and bought a PS2 not too long ago, and I've just been playing like old school games like NBA Street Volume 2. I've been playing NFL.
No, yeah, we
Street.
talked about this. I remember.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah, go off, King.
Yeah, man. Go back and play these retro games, because a lot of these consoles, they're pretty good prices. I mean, I bought my PS2 for like $30 at, it's like a pawn shop. Y'all wouldn't know. It's like a local pawn shop. I bought it for like $30. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go back and play the games originally. Hey, man, don't buy this remaster though, or this trilogy. It's bad. I can't. I'm trying to think of like a remaster or a trilogy that was done right, or like a compilation that was done right.
I mean, I hear good things about the Uncharted trilogy, like the repackage, but I mean, it wasn't really like a remaster. The release window on them was kind of garbage, but the remasters of the Kingdom Hearts games, the ones that they did remake or like remaster, were basically just like upscaled versions of the Final Mix versions, but they were really good. I'm thinking,
I can't think of one. Honestly, I can't think of one to my memory that people have not complained about. Even that new Prince of Persia one that's supposed to come out, people are saying that looks ass.
That people complained about it at first, but the Crash Bandicoot one, people liked it. They just didn't like people had to get used to the changes. They changed stuff, but people liked it.
Oh yeah, I like that one. I actually think about it now. That was a good one. They gave that away for free on the PlayStation Plus collection.
I was never a huge Crash fan, so I never ended up picking it up. But
Crash is fire.
I liked the like side games more. I was into like what's that one game? The like Mind Over Mutant one. That one was hard.
Yeah, I mean, you're very hard. See, that's the thing, because you have to bring a game that was on a different console, like not even a different console, like 3 generations, exactly, like 3 whole generations over to a new console. And you have to think about it, the gaming community is not the same community it used to be 20-30 years ago. Like, if your game doesn't have checkpoints in it, people will bitch now, people will complain. So it's a different climate. So it's like, okay, I understand they have to change things around, but like, bro, like, at least put it out properly if you're gonna charge us full price for it. Like, I don't know. That's just me though. But that's all I really have to say about this.
Or at least like take the time to put the effort into it, I would say.
Yeah, true. Yeah, put the effort. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're going to charge full price, and this is going to be the next thing, I'm guessing this is like the last GTA thing we're gonna be getting from Rockstar before GTA 6. I don't see them putting,
unless they're like working on something else for GTA related before we get GTA 6, like, because we're not getting GTA 6 for a hot minute. They're chilling on their GTA 5 online and RP money. Like, people are going crazy with the RP, which is crazy to me. Hold on, let me run back on this. Sorry, I just thought about this point. Have you played GTA RP? I know you.
Yeah, I played RP before.
You know that to RP you need to download that mod, right?
Yeah, 5M.
That mod package.
Yeah, 5M.
So why the hell are mods not available in the definitive edition? Like, you can't use any of the mods, any of the mod packs or anything that were developed for the PC versions of all these, like San Andreas, GTA 3, and Vice City, that people already made on PC. You can't use any of these mods. They don't work. Mods literally are carrying Rockstar's game right now.
Yeah,
Rockstar's biggest flagship game, GTA 5, is still selling copies to this day because people are playing it with RP.
Yeah, because honestly, the GTA 5, like the base layer game, has just gotten stale. Like, honestly, to me, it got stale in like the first 5-6 months. It just got stale. So the community is the one really propping it up and keeping it up, and Rockstar is kind of like resting on that. They're resting on their laurels with that. Just kind of,
and they don't even care. The what was it, that definitive like trailer for GTA 5 coming to PlayStation and Xbox, like the new generation one. Even in that trailer, they showed things like people blowing up vehicles and riding on those hover bikes and stuff. People don't like that. That's why they RP in the first place. People hate that stuff. You guys are literally leaning into the memes and not the good ones.
Hey man, they don't care because people gonna buy it and play it though. People gonna buy it.
I know. We need to vote with our wallets more, and we never do, and that's why I'm upset. I'm a little crybaby.
Bro, we need a bully too. Let's be serious.
You know what?
Rockstar needs to bring back some of their classics, bro. Bring back Bully. We need another Bully, bro. Like, that would be insane. Bully in 2021. All the jokes and shit they could make. Come on, Rockstar. Don't do us like that now. Just cause you can't charge microtransactions. Or make a Bully online. Like, do something, bro. Like, do something. Something different. Something. Please. Shit. But
damn, that would be crazy. You know how gassed up I would be for a Bully too? Bro, insane. Anyways,
I'd be giving out these ideas, man. They just won't be taking them, but it is what it is. Yeah. Anything else to say about GTA Definitive Edition Trilogy?
I think it's just another example of how gaming studios and companies really don't care that much about their audience. They're really just, gaming has become so much less of a passion project than it was back in the day, and now it's so much more focused on just making as much money as you feasibly possibly can. And I think that the people that are at the top, who all, fund all these projects and put the most money into it, are really only concerned about getting the highest return on investment possible, and it shows with products like this.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like, you got to think about it. That happens to like everything that goes mainstream. Like, back when games were like funded by people that just had money, that actually like cared, they actually wanted to see the shit grow and see the space grow. Like, those days are gone, bro. Those days went away like 20 years ago. Like, we don't have that anymore. It's, that just happens when things go mainstream. It's a blessing and a curse. It's really a blessing and a curse. Rockstar, do better, please, bro. Do better, because we know you're capable of better. You really do. But moving on to something that is better, and something that I am very happy that we finally have. We've been waiting a long time for it, and it is.
I would say
arrived.
This next story is the benefits of taking your time, like we said.
True, definitely true. Halo Infinite. They finally dropped the multiplayer.
They sneak released it, actually.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. This is crazy. This is really good. This is honestly, I've been playing this. I can't tell you how many hours I've had on it because I've been playing it on PC. So I'd actually like have to go check. So I'm not exactly sure, but I've been playing this a lot. This is arguably. No, not even arguably. This is my favorite online game right now. This has been my favorite online game probably in like the past, I want to say 7 months, 8 months. So I'm enjoying it more than Fortnite, which says something. I'm a Fortnite head. So.
Word?
Yeah, I'm enjoying. I've been playing Halo Infinite way more than Fortnite past like what 4 or 5 days.
You know why? It's because you didn't get the Naruto DLC yet.
Oh no, I got it. I got the Kakashi and Naruto pack. I didn't want to get the.
See, that's why. See, you're not enjoying it. You didn't get Sasuke. You didn't start buying Sasuke twerking to Savage and whatnot. Come on, cuz.
No, because
that's part.
Nah, Epic thought they was cute. They made Sasuke cost more than everyone else because they knew everyone wanted the Sasuke skin.
Exactly.
So hey, bro, I really be one of those people that be voting with my wallet. I'm not paying for that bullshit.
Yeah.
Why is Sasuke?
You gotta vote
like,
for your wallet.
Bro, I'm not fucking with that. I'm not. Like, it's just.
I would have folded still. Sasuke's my favorite character.
Nah, fuck all that. If they bring Itachi though, if Itachi is 2,000 V-Bucks, I'm sorry, I'll fold. Yo, bro. I'll fold like a piece of paper.
Fold, fam.
I mean, I'll fold like a piece of paper.
Minato, fam. Hell.
Oh man. Okay.
Hell.
This Halo Infinite multiplayer. Okay, we'll start with this. Enigma, have you played this?
Okay. No, I haven't played the Halo Infinite multiplayer yet. I want to play it. I just haven't had the time because I've been so busy with like work in my personal life and like
I feel that.
College. It's just how it goes sometimes. But it's absolutely on my radar, and I absolutely need to get that installed ASAP on my PC.
Yeah, this. Okay, so we'll start with this. First of all, it's free. It's free. So the main hurdle,
the multiplayer is free.
That's what I'm saying. Like the main hurdle is gone. The main hurdle is gone. Free. You can jump in. If you like it, delete it. If you don't like it, delete it. If you like it, keep playing it. Second of all, they found a really good balance between the different play styles of Halo, because if you've been playing Halo for a long time, you'll know that the original Halo, like Halo CE, for the people who like, see, I'm showing my age right now, bro. Halo Combat Evolved, that's what the first Halo is. Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2, Halo 3, they kind of had like a slower play style. And then as I would say like Halo 4, Halo 5, they started to get a little faster.
A little bit more arcadey.
Yeah, a little more arcadey, just like more casual. But Halo Infinite has a good balance between like that old play style and like what people have been accustomed to of the last like 2 Halo games. Like, they still have thrusters in the game. They put thrusters in the game, but it's like you can pick it up. It's equipment, right? So you can you don't have to have thrusters in the game. You could play the original slow way if you want to play it, or you could play the fast way with the thrusters. Like, I don't know. I just like it. The game feels balanced. The maps, like, they aren't too big, but they're not like super small where you're like running into everyone. Like, I don't know, like, I have nothing bad to say about this game, which is actually, oh no, I have one bad thing to say about this game. Some of the weapons, like, because the way that it works, the weapons are like built into the wall. So like you have to ping out the weapons with your AI, and then you can go pick it up, because if you don't ping it out, you most likely won't see it unless you like know where the weapons spawn, like if you've memorized all the spawns on the wall. So that's like the only bad thing I could really say, is the weapons were kind of hard to find if you don't ping them, but I mean, all you have to do is ping them. So it's not like, it's nothing crazy, but it's just like, if I had to nitpick and find one bad thing I could say about this, then yeah, okay. It was a little hard to find the weapons at first.
I will give you the one criticism that everybody's giving it. You don't earn battle pass progression for playing the game. You earn battle pass progression for actually completing challenges. So it takes forever.
To
complete the battle, to actually progress the battle pass.
That's true.
They need to change that, apparently, from what I've been told.
They do need to change that, because it's really hard to level up in battle pass. Maybe because I haven't bought battle pass yet. I wanted to buy it, but
isn't it free?
No, it's $10. It's $10.
It's forever or something. It's like permanent.
They gave out. Wait, it's permanent?
Yeah, something like that. There's some value to buying the battle pass.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like it would disappear every, like how normal seasons do, but I guess you can.
That's what my one of my friends who plays the game, who's currently playing it. That's what he was telling me, that it doesn't disappear like like another battle pass would.
New information. That's fire. But yeah, I mean that's another thing. The battle pass takes a little bit too long because I just hit level 2 on the battle pass. Like not too. And I've been playing the game. Like I've been playing the game, and I just hit level 2 in the battle pass. So yeah, they need to fix that. They need to make it XP based. But I mean that's like nothing. That's not like.
It's not a complete deal breaker.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, in terms of progression.
Yeah, if you want to get all the skins and all the different body armors and stuff like that, yeah, and visors, and yeah, I understand. They have some pretty cool stuff in the battle pass too. Some cool stuff that's gonna be like OG season 1 stuff down the line. I can definitely see it. So I mean, I kind of want to get through it. I kind of do want to get through the battle pass and buy it. But yeah, the progression is just kind of slow. But I think why they did that though is because their seasons are gonna be long. Like, you know how Fortnite usually has a season for Fortnite seasons are like what, a month and a half, 2 months. Their seasons are gonna be long. I think they said their season is gonna last until around, it's either March or May. I don't remember which one it was, but they're gonna have very long seasons. So that might have been why they did it challenge based. That might have been why they did it challenge based, but still, like, it should be XP. It should be XP. There's no way I should have been playing this game for like 5 days. Like, it's been pretty much the only game I play every time I get on. Like my. And
computer. The progression is just like not there.
Yeah, it's not moving. So yeah, they need to fix that. But I mean, in terms of gameplay, like actual gameplay, this game is really good. It's free. If you have an Xbox or a PC, bro, you should at least give it a try. You know?
Yeah, I could co-sign on that. I could definitely co-sign on that.
Yeah, my little chill moment for the day. I might low-key have another one for this next topic later on, though. But yeah, I mean, I'm rocking with this Halo Infinite. Kind of makes me interested to see the multiplayer, because seeing how they took their, not the multiplayer,
the campaign,
the campaign, it's kind of making me interested to see the campaign, because just seeing how they took their time and they really tried to tap into into a good balance. Halo good. Yeah, like they and especially since it's 343, they've kind of tapped into what makes Halo good and a good way to balance it between the two Halo generations, I guess you could say. So I mean, I'm interested for the campaign. Apparently it's going to be like an open world campaign too, which is going to be very interesting. I'm interested. Hey, I'm interested, and I'm happy to see that Halo is making a comeback in gaming, like for real, like a strong comeback. I don't know.
I can co-sign on that. I'm definitely glad to see Halo performing well, because if it didn't, Microsoft was going to be in a really sticky situation, because they don't have that many exclusives that they really have like out there doing numbers for them. So Halo, especially with it going free to play and stuff, like they didn't have too many more chances to try and get it right.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, people were really doubting the capability of 343 over the last little bit, and I think this just kind of silenced everyone that didn't really believe in them. Because I honestly, I'm yet to hear someone say that this is bad, like they don't like it. So will be interesting to see. Will definitely be interesting to see down the line what happens with the Halo community. The Halo community. I've been streaming a lot of Halo 2. So I mean, it's making
Halo
a comeback.
2 or Halo
No,
as
no,
well?
my bad. Halo as well. My bad. Sorry. Grammar. What is that shit called?
Grammar Police. That's what we'll go with.
No. Yeah, we'll go with Grammar Police. But there's another word for it. I don't know.
Yeah, there is, and it's the Third Reich.
Okay.
That's what the other word is.
Okay. Moving on to music.
not what I said, but you know what I'm alluding to now. I hope.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking. I'm like, whoa.
I am talking about that thing. That's what they call it. The other word. It's a grammar and then that word.
No.
You gonna make me get canceled?
No. But you know when you say something and it's like it's not a slip up on words, but it can be confused for something else. I think it's called a faux pas. No, isn't that what it's called? A faux pas?
Oh, is that what you were trying to say this whole time?
Yeah, like when a word when you say something and it can be mistaken for something else.
Dude, okay, never mind. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Insane. We went two completely different freaking routes with that. That is not what I thought you were trying to say at all. Oh my god. Anyways, this is the best show on the internet. You guys should rate this show 5 stars. Give us a thumbs up. Oh my god.
Hey man.
Moving on to music. Oh wait. There was something I wanted to bring up before we move on.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I just remember that.
What you want to bring up? Yeah.
I only want to touch on this quickly. I don't want to get into too much detail because it's very in-depth. But for any of our fellow people who are interested in the content creation space and using certain programs, and if you care about open source software and supporting that kind of thing, then you should look into, because there's so much more detail into it, and we're not going to get into it on this episode. The issues that are going on right now with Streamlabs OBS and OBS. I know a lot of people use Streamlabs because it's a lot easier and the interface is a lot simpler to set up for a lot of people than OBS, but you should really look into what's going on and how they're kind of strong-arming OBS, or how they were strong-arming OBS. Things are starting to get a little bit resolved now, but that's mostly because people are voting with their wallets and changing the program that they're using. So if you want a little bit more insight as to why more streamers are switching back to just using OBS Studio, you might want to look into that a little bit more.
True. That's a big story, man. It's low key. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
It can be an episode in and of itself. So.
It's true. Yeah, it's a lot to get into. But yeah, go ahead, support OBS. And in all their endeavors. But moving on to music. Have the two, what should I call these guys? The two hip-hop titans, they've finally reunited. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about Aubrey Graham and Kanye Omari West. They have finally quelled their beef, and they've been seen taking pictures together. The picture that I'm actually talking about, it was Drake, Kanye, and Jay Prince. They were all in Toronto. They were at Drake's house. I forget what he calls it. He has a name for it. But
the OVO Mansion or something.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what he calls it. But Jay Prince and Kanye, they were in Toronto flicking it up with Aubrey, and it looks like the beef is done. The beef has been squashed. So this pretty much all started with Kanye had recorded a video with Jay Prince, which, crazy enough, if you've seen the video, low-key looks like a hostage is reading his ransom note for him to get rescued. Bring that up if you didn't.
Oh my goodness, he looked like he was in a hostage situation reading that like pseudo apology.
Man, but yeah, so Kanye had asked Drake to help him organize some sort of fundraiser concert to free Larry Hoover. If you don't know who that is, he was a big, I guess you could say, a big gang boss in like the 90s, and he got locked up for obviously gang related charges. So they're trying to free him with a benefit, like an aid concert, like a benefit concert. And that pretty much just kicked
There's
off
literally like nothing set in stone about that. That was just like a point that was brought up.
I think that's where it started, though. No,
it was just a point that was brought up in the video. They never once have like talked about that or actually said that they're going to do anything about that. There's no like actual concentrated effort to get Larry Hoover out of jail.
Oh no, I was just talking about like how it started, the Drake.
Everything that you said is correct. You have completely recounted the story correctly. I'm just saying, like, they're like it was a talking point more than anything.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, there's been rumblings, and I guess they had some sort of meeting, and then we seen the pictures. So I guess the real question here is, will we hear Calabasas is the new Abu Dhabi? And for those of you who don't even know what I'm talking about, back in 2017, I want to say, Drake and Kanye had gotten together and they said they were going to make a collab album back when everyone was making collab albums, and they were going to call it Calabasas is the new Abu Dhabi. That album sounded like that would have been crazy, because the production, first of all, would have been amazing. There would have been probably some crazy trade of lines, and then they would have had really good features. So I feel like that would have been a really good album. So would we see something like a Calabasas is the new Abu Dhabi? And how long will this piece last before either the light-skinned phenom or the man who doesn't smile gets mad
First
again?
of all, while you're not wrong in your description, Kanye is absolutely the one who's going to stir the pot again, just like he does every time. Yeah. Just like how last time that Drake linked up with him to go squash the beef, he was supposed to help Drake work on his album. They worked on Kanye's album instead, and then Lift Yourself happened. Poop de scoop de whoop. Anyways, Kanye's a crazy man whose like opinions on situations changes at the drop of a hat. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does something to jeopardize the relationship again. However, with that being said, I don't think that this is going to result in a collab album at all. It might result in maybe a few more songs of them doing together. That would be nice, but I highly doubt it. It seems like this is mostly a public image and publicity thing, and it's more focused on their public image than it is about actually like doing music together again. The music industry now is so face-based that like I think it's crazy to assume that like it's so image strong that I think it's crazy to assume that anything that's said nowadays, especially in front of a camera, and especially with that hostage situation of a apology letter. Well, it's not an apology, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
a hostage situation of a letter
extending
of
the
address.
olive branch. Yeah, extended the olive branch. I would say that's what it was.
It was literally a letter of address. I agree with you. Sorry.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I mean, yeah, you're right. This kind of seems like I wouldn't say a publicity stunt, but it's kind of just like,
it's not necessarily a publicity stunt. Like, they're probably fine, but they're not like homies.
No. Publicity stunt is the wrong wording. It's not like it's kind of like a save face. You know what I'm saying? Like oh my gosh, bro, the terms are leaving my memory right now. But yeah, it's kind of like a save face. Like, you know, like how when the American president and the Russian president get together and they take pictures, but they really don't fuck with each other like that. Like, come on, bro, they really don't fuck with each other like that. You know, that's kind of what it was. But my question is, what did they gain from that, though? What would they gain from this?
I mean,
I feel like it's for creative. Like, okay, everyone that rock with Drake can rock with Kanye again. Everyone that rock with Kanye can rock with Drake again. Y'all can make
like it does
again.
nothing but like boost their like social clout at the end of the day. Unless they actually like take advantage of it and start working together. But again, I bring this example up a lot, but it's because like that whole lift yourself thing would have really like messed up my trust in another person. Like I wouldn't be able to sit in the same room and try to work with you again, because like Drake spat on that beat seriously and like put a whole demo together, and then he left and Kanye was like, all right, let me meme on this kid. Like what?
Bro, that's
you know
how
what I mean?
Kanye is though. Like that's
okay, but that's my whole point. I would never put the same level of trust in you again. True. I would never work with you again, because Kanye is gonna want to engineer the song, and then what? When I leave, you're gonna turn it into that again?
I mean, that's true.
Like it would mess up my entire like ability to work with you as a person. I could squash the beef with you. I could get over it, but that doesn't mean that I could ever put my trust in you to engineer a song with me again.
That is true. Man, after 2017, how could anyone take Kanye like seriously? I don't know. Like, I understand on a creative level, but like on a personal level or like a friendship level, how could anyone take Kanye seriously after like 2017?
I don't know. I don't know,
bro.
I can't even pretend to understand how his interpersonal relationships work. I really don't,
crazy, bro. I don't know. I honestly, I don't think this is gonna result in like the Calabasas album, which is sad because that would have been a really good album. But I mean, yeah, we'll probably hear one or two songs from this, and then it all.
That would be nice.
But yeah, which I'm not mad at. I mean, I feel like they could do better, bro. He did a collab album with Future. Why not Kanye? Come on, bro. That'd be hard.
He did a collab album with who? Did you say? Sorry?
With Future.
Oh, I mean that's different.
Oh no. I know it's different, but like that's what I'm saying. Like if we did it with Kanye, that'd be crazy.
And I feel like that was more of a Future effort. Like Future proposed that, because Future seems to like to do collab albums. I didn't think much of it until I noticed that he did one with Juice WRLD, and that was like, well, I mean, I knew when he did it. I saw when it came out. But what I mean to say is, that was when Juice WRLD was still alive too. So like he wanted to work with him. So it just seems like Future is the type of person he's like, I like working with people, and if he really fucks with you, then. And Juice is that kind of artist, right? Like Juice WRLD could just be up in the studio all night, just spitting out verses, right? So like they could get a lot of songs done together. So it doesn't surprise me that they probably cooked up the album in like 2 nights.
Yeah, I think the original story behind What a Time to Be Alive was they spent Future and Drake spent like a weekend in Atlanta or some shit like that. And they were just in the studio making music. And they were like, bro, let's put out like I swear that's the story that I heard. They spent like a weekend in Atlanta. It was either Atlanta or Houston. They spent like a weekend there. And they just kept like making music. And they're like, bro, we should like make an album out of this. So they just made the album. So I mean, yeah, that it could have been a Future like effort, but like I don't know. Drake really.
Yeah, I just mean in the sense of like it seems like Future likes to do collab albums.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of want to see this. I mean, like I would like to see it, the Drake and Kanye album, but I mean, like it's just. I won't
hold my breath for it.
Imagine these guys. I could even see these guys getting 5 songs into an album before Drake say some crazy shit. Or Kanye just be laughing at, or like I don't see it. Like I couldn't see it because Kanye will be memeing, or he'll say something crazy, or Drake will get in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because he's soft and he's sensitive. So like I don't know.
Oh, good lord!
But bro, hey, this is cool. This is cool to see. It was interesting to see them back together for the first time in at least 4 years. So yeah, cool stuff. I hope you hear 1 or 2 songs out of that. Anything you gotta say on this?
At the end of the day, I just don't want any like beef is not really conductive for anybody. Like, just having unnecessary drama with people isn't good for anybody. It's not healthy. So I mean, if Kanye is serious about squashing the beef this time, then I'm sure Drake is more than willing to reciprocate. And as long as man just keep it moving and keep their lives straight, there's more than enough money to go around for everybody. So, well, for them anyways.
That's true.
I don't know about me. They could throw a little money my way, you know? Drizzy, you hear this? You hear this? I know you want to demand them the for y'all entertainment thing.
That's true.
Run this.
He be rocking with people in the city. That's one thing I gotta give Drake.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, we're in the city. I
give Drake that more than like any like artist or entertainer. He really rock with his city. Like, he really, like, Drake be making music. He be tapped in with music that, like, if you're in the city, you know who he's making music with. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I gotta say. But moving on to something kind of sad, but I mean, it was nice to see the reaction to it online. So Young Dolph, if you haven't heard yet, Young Dolph, big Memphis rapper. I would say he's a Memphis icon, Memphis legend at this point, because like he's been doing it for a good amount of time, at least like 6-7 years. He's been doing it for a while. But Young Dolph was sadly gunned down in Memphis, in his own city, which is crazy. He was, if I remember the story correctly, he was buying cookies for his mom at a bakery, and I guess they just got the drop on him. They knew where he was, and they shot at him. There was someone else with him too, but I don't know the condition of what happened to him. I'm not sure if he died. I did hear that he got shot. He got hit as well, but I don't know if he died or not. So I don't want to say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you don't want to say that he died or what. But
yeah. You don't want to speak on it, man.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, man. RIP to Young Dolph. Sad situation because he was an artist that made grimy music, but he loved his community. And you know, he was a I could say he was a role model to people in Memphis. I would say so, at least from the what I've been seeing on social media lately. So yeah, Young Dolph passed away, but something that was good to see. I think this should be like a trend that people actually carry out when someone that they care about, whether it be personal life or just a celebrity that you think like just a celebrity that you, I guess, like, or I don't know, you know. A lot of people were posting like funny clips of Young Dolph or some of their favorite Young Dolph moments, which was just really nice to see. Really nice to see some positivity on Twitter. Like, it was I didn't see one bad thing about Young Dolph. Everyone was just posting funny moments. Like, there was one moment where he got a package from Dolce & Gabbana for Christmas, and it was a muffin. And he was like, what the hell am I gonna do with this? Like, bro, it was just good moments to see on the timeline, bro. And I honestly think people should start doing that more, instead of, you know, arguing about people's lives or what they did in it. Just appreciate the good moments that they had in their life, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel on that one. What you got to say about that, Enigma?
No, I definitely think that you're right about that. I think that the biggest takeaway from this is to appreciate people like for who they were, and to remember the positive things about them and the impact that they were able to make on society. I will admit that not everybody always makes a positive impact on society, and that might be why, we reminisce on people negatively in certain situations. And I don't think that we have to paint every single person who passes away in a positive light. If bad people pass away having done bad things, then I think that we should be acknowledging of that.
True.
But I think at the end of the day, we need to remember that, like, he wasn't doing anything to, like, cause this situation to happen. He wasn't out looking for trouble. He wasn't threatening someone. He wasn't running up on someone and he got blasted at. No, he was out at a local bakery that he frequents, that they all know him, they all know who he is, buying something for his mom. And it just goes to show that I guess you gotta stay 10 toes down at all times when you live that life. I think that there's too much glorification of it nowadays, and we really need to step away from glorifying that lifestyle, because having to be on your toes all the time and look over your shoulder and worry that something's gonna happen to you, that's no way to live, in my opinion.
It's true.
It's really stressful.
Nah, I mean, that's always I would say it's a struggle, but honestly, I want to say that's the hypocrisy of hip-hop music just in general. Is like, we look at like a 6ix9ine and we say, bro, you was not living that life. Or like a Tekka, which is something I say this, bro, I say it all the time.
I don't know if you listen to this man's music now. Listen, it's less cap, okay?
No,
Okay?
No, but that's
my hands are up. My hands are up.
No. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about initially when people were like people. A lot of people. No, I fuck with Tekka. A lot of people didn't fuck with Tekka because he had lines like, "I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer," and he would always say, "Bro, it's just entertainment. I just like how it sounded on the song." People will always get on Lil Tekka. I always use the comparison of Lil Tekka and Tay-K. Lil Tekka,
I know where you're going with this.
Niggas were making fun of Lil Tekka. Oh, bro, you're a nerd with glasses. You don't have twin Glocks. Stop saying that shit. But then Tay-K, who was really about that life, really, you know what I'm saying? He really was in the streets like that. Niggas were calling him, "You're dumb. Why are you doing that? You have a whole music," like, bro. It's really just the hypocrisy of hip hop music, and I feel like that shit won't really go away until we have. I feel like it won't go away until we have someone like how Lil Tekka was previously, but he's like a star. I feel like that's when that shit starts to go away. Like maybe like 6ix9ine, like that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? Like 6ix9ine wasn't really on the level of like a Future or a Kendrick, or you know what I'm saying, like top tier. But I feel like that's when that whole thing will go away, because I mean, yeah, he's not the artist that makes the music strictly for entertainment. Yeah, he's not living that life, but I mean, people are rocking with it. I feel like that's when it goes away. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it's more the public perception around it, and like the public needs to stop glorifying it as much. We need to like take a step back and really think about what we're doing and what we're saying nowadays. And I think that sort of like self-consciousness and introspection is really hard to come by people in the general populace, and we need to like talk about it more and spread more awareness about it. I think that more artists need to take the Lil Tekka route, because we're also seeing like so many artists. We're not going to get into all of these stories right now, but we're seeing so many artists getting locked up and throwing their freedom away. What, Chef G just had a something go down. I don't know all the details of it because I haven't looked into it yet. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty was in prison.
Pooh Shiesty, yeah. Is he out now?
I'm not sure.
Young boy
just got out.
Young boy barely even out.
Fighting for his life. Exactly. He barely even out. Fighting for his life.
Who was this? Hold on. There was one more. Hold on. I'm trying to check this Yassine video right now, as a matter of fact. So I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Honestly, yeah, you're right, but like there's so many like different factors to like really the situation that's going on in hip hop. Like there's the people that really live that life, that love the music. There's the people that like they know people
Casanova
that live that
is who
life.
I was thinking of.
Yeah, Casanova, Troy Ave back when he got in that gunfight was it in the club? He got in a gunfight in the club. I don't know if you heard about that.
And you know
that
what the crazy
ago.
thing is? These motherfuckers be snitching on themselves too. They be freaking recording it, taking pictures, post it up in the spot where the crime happened, and then you flexing the strap and whatnot, and then they be texting homies talking about how they did it.
Nah, bro, but that's just cause like I don't know, yeah, like people be glorifying that shit. Like people really glorify that shit.
Anyways,
yeah,
that's all I have to say.
Yeah, there's so many factors to it. It's like it's not one thing you could pin down, but like, bro.
No, because like I'll also acknowledge that some people are just born into it. Like some people are born into this life and don't know any better.
It's true, yeah. So it's like it's so many factors to it. It's hard to say just like one specific thing, but I think yes, when we have someone that is like of a superstar level that openly admits, yeah, I just do this for entertainment. Because one thing is like that, like, you know, a lot of rappers, they do it for entertainment, but like they do it in like a blurred line where it's like maybe he did sell a crack rock. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro.
They live in that blurred line, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? But once we get into that point where like rock music, how they be talking crazy in rock music, and they be like, no, that's just all for entertainment. Like that's just all for artistic value. I think a lot of it'll go away. A lot of like
the stigma surrounding it. Yeah, all right, I can co-sign on that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's all I really have to say. R.I.P. Young Dolph. Sad. He was a good figure in his community. I know he had kids as well. Just sad to hear, but it was cool to see everyone just celebrating his life and all the cool moments he had in his life. That's all I have to say on that. Moving on to something much more lighthearted and honestly very, very telling and interesting. So, the coveted Staples Center, the house that Kobe built, that arena is now called the Crypto.com Arena. So, Crypto.com bought the naming rights to the formerly known as Staples Center for a whopping $700 million for 20 years. 20 years. So until roughly 2040, 2041, this is the Crypto.com Arena. Right? So it's serious. Like, this is what it is. This is what it is. Where do I start with this, bro? Like, there's so many.
What a time to be alive is where I'm starting with this.
There's so many like ways you could approach this, bro. For real. What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive.
We live in an era where in the past 10 years alone, we've seen cryptocurrency go from a joke mentioned at the table to a what's the word I'm looking for? An iconic.
It's a serious investment.
An iconic stadium being renamed after something that followed the crypto trend. It's not even like crypto. It's not like it's being renamed Bitcoin Arena. It's being renamed Crypto.com Arena. Insanity.
And you know what? Which is actually crazy. When I think about it, you ever realize how in history, because I feel like in the society that we live in, people don't really go back to history anymore. Like, what I'm thinking of, because I'm thinking like 10, 15 years from now, What about the kids that are like 5-6 years old that like just started watching basketball? You know, like
yeah, it's always gonna be crypto.com.
Exactly, that shit is not the Staples Center to them, bro.
No,
that is not the Staples Center to them. Like bro, like this. Like,
I don't think that people neglect history. I think it's just because we haven't been in school for so long. You don't have to learn about it now. You get to pick and choose.
No, I genuinely think people neglect history because I hear a lot of people. Like a good example is the Rona shit, bro. A lot of people neglect history. A lot of people didn't even know that like not too long ago we had like a really bad pandemic. Like a lot of people didn't even know that. So people just dead ass don't know history. I can say that for a fact. What? A lot of people don't know history or they don't study it at all.
Hold on. What did you say? No, you need to run that by me again. A lot of people didn't know that a couple years ago.
Not a couple years ago, pandemic. A couple decades.
You're talking about like
the Spanish
the bubonic. Okay.
Whoa, no, nigga, that's centuries, bro. That's centuries.
Like, no, that's why I was so confused. I'm like, what?
No.
What?
No, I'm talking about the Spanish flu.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't even know that was really like a thing. So no, people just don't know history or they don't study it at all. So I can definitely say that. Yeah, I can definitely say that.
Insane.
But yeah, like this is not gonna be known. You're gonna obviously have the people like me and the people that are older than me that know that as the Staples Center. Like that's the Staples Center. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm calling it the crypto.com arena. Like that's 100%. That's the crypto.com arena now, bro. Like honestly, this is insane, and this is really just a testament to where the world is going. Like I've said it on this show before and I'll say it again because I truly believe it and I put my money where my mouth is. The world is just increasingly going towards being more digital. Like everything is more digital. Communication is more digital. Creativity is more digital. Why would the financial system not be more digital if everything is going more digital, bro? Like that, I don't know, it just makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, it's really just telling of the time that we live in, man. I don't know. I actually want to go, bro. I want to go to the crypto.com arena. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to go.
Yeah, you want to go to the arena?
Yeah, man. This is fire,
we'll take
bro.
a trip.
This is fire,
We'll take
bro.
a trip. No worries.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'm honestly that's where my head is at right now. Like 10, 15 years from now, like a whole bunch of like 18, 19, 20-year-olds, they're not calling this shit the Staples Center. They calling it the crypto.com arena. And another thing, this is not the first big purchase that crypto.com made. I don't know if you know, but they actually bought like the sponsoring rights to the UFC. Like pretty much every yeah, they bought that for a lot cheaper. It was like 160 million, something like that. But the way in which crypto.com was incorporated in UFC is crazy. Like everyone's like all their in Octagon attire has crypto.com badges. The Octagon, like where they actually fight, has crypto.com all on the what is it, on the floor mat. Like it's a lot more integrated in UFC, but that's understandable because UFC it's a smaller market. But I mean, UFC is slowly starting to grow. Like UFC it's a worldwide sport. It's a worldwide sport because there's people from all over the world in different fighting styles. So I mean, that's a big endorsement, especially in somewhere that's growing. Like where I see UFC in like 10 years is way bigger than it is now. So you know, it's not the first big purchase that crypto.com has made. And it's just kind of showing like how, like you said, yeah, crypto really used to be a joke. Like I was one of those people that really took crypto as a joke until I really started to see what was going on in the background. And then I kind of understood like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't take this as a joke anymore. But,
no,
yeah.
it's serious.
Yeah, it's definitely serious. Yeah, man, that's all I really have to say. I want to see if other. Oh, no. What do you mean? What am I talking about? FTX is sponsoring the MLB. They're literally the
Oh, it's insane, dude.
Yeah,
we're in a different time. Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
FTX. If you don't know what FTX is like another exchange, kind of like Crypto.com, but they also have leverage trading. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like hard to explain, but you can make way more money in your trades. Go research it. Not financial advice. Do your own research. But FTX is the official crypto sponsor of the MLB. Yeah, that was not. They did that not too long ago too. So I mean, yeah, it's definitely getting out there. It's definitely getting out there. So yeah, hey man, it's the future. We in the future now. We in the future now.
God, dude, the future isn't us. It's here.
That's true. We're in the future now, man. The future's here. Anything else crypto related? Anything you have to say about this in general?
No, this is just insane, dude. Like, I think we've touched on pretty much every topic. This is just going to be the future at this point. It's just an insane development. There's nothing more to say about it.
Yeah. Hey, man. They even talking about the metaverse now. Metaverse is crazy, bro.
The world is changing.
Digital land.
Change too.
Digital land.
Digital
land, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. Move on to our last topic that we have on our show notes. So, the Mary Jane. I don't know if I can say the full name on the YouTube version, but the Mary Jane.
I'm like 99% sure you can. It was said in the video that I linked that even brought this up in the first place.
Oh, okay. So, marijuana is looking to be federally legalized in the United States. So, some of you may or may not know that the way that the U.S. government works compared to other countries is kind of different. States have a lot more power than a country like a Canada or, you know, other countries like that. Like, states have a lot more power and they can decide what they want to and don't want to enforce. So at the state level, I don't want to be misquoted, but roughly half of the states have legalized or decriminalized marijuana. So, I mean, it's not like too crazy, but I mean, at the federal level, that would pretty much just
at the federal level, it's still 100% illegal, which is why you can't have regardless of the fact that it is legal to have marijuana in Canada and to have marijuana in certain states, you cannot cross the border with marijuana.
Yeah, you can't cross. Yeah, you can't. So
because it's federally illegal, and you can't cross into different states. Yeah, like, you can go into some states, I'm sure. I don't know all of the laws around it because, again, I'm not from the states, but I know there are certain limitations and restrictions to what you can and can't do.
That's true.
While having marijuana. However, there's a new legislation that's being proposed by a couple people to make it legal on a federal level, which would not only, save. I hate to say it like this, but it would quite literally save some people's lives, because there are people who are on like probation or whatever that like go to jail for they're on probation for something completely different and then go to jail because of marijuana. Even though that's becoming less of a thing now. But it would completely decriminalize marijuana across the entire United States, which would be a really big thing, and it would also generate, I think it's projected, like $24 billion in tax revenue, possibly, which is a huge boon to the economy.
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of talking about it off air, like the population of the United States. I mean, if like 25% of them started like going to like legal dispensaries, that would generate a lot of taxpayers' money that the US government would obviously waste on dumb shit like wars and shit. But regardless, it would generate a lot of taxpayers' money. So that would definitely be a good thing for the country. And plus, yeah, you would have a lot less drug-related charges, because if you're not aware of the U.S. jail system, there's a lot of people that are incarcerated over just like having like a gram allowed, or like just dumb, like just really stupid, like really, like people have been locked up over just dumb stuff. So it's especially, yeah, if you're on probation and you fighting for your life and they catch you at like maybe like a 3.5 allowed, like it's up, they're sending you away. So this would definitely be a good thing. I don't see, the only people that I think would say that this is not a good thing is like, I don't know, like really right-wing conservatives, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like no one really cares anymore. Like, people don't really, like, this is not like a real big issue anymore in terms of like just like having it on you. Enigma?
I'm still here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you DC'd for a second. I was scared.
No. I was definitely sitting here processing what you were saying. I was like, yo, what's the like downside to this? But I literally can't imagine there being any downside to federally legalizing marijuana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't think of any downside to it. It generates more tax revenue, like we said. It prevents people from getting charged or arrested for things that are literally negligible. And at the end of the day, it's a medicine that in a lot of ways has provided a lot of help to people who experience different things. Certain patients have been prescribed it for a whole bunch of reasons that I'm not going to get into, but people find benefit from it. And I think that if it were to become federally legal, I think that it would be like a piece of American history, a modern piece of American history. It'd be almost like the second prohibition.
The 420th Amendment.
Let's go.
Nah, man, yeah, but for sure, I agree with you. That would definitely be a big thing, just because of like the history of marijuana in North America and especially the United States. Like, it would definitely be a big thing. There was one thing I was gonna say, but I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, it would also make buying marijuana safer, because a lot of people who are just messed up in the head, they will lace loud with like fentanyl or all types of other stuff, so definitely make it safer if it's like just normal grown loud that you can go buy at a dispensary. So yeah, it definitely makes the whole process a lot safer for some people.
Yeah, that's a big thing too. Minimizing risk.
Yeah. So, if you want a good example, it's kind of anecdotal, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that feel like that as well. I don't know if you remember, but when they opened up, was it the Honey Pot? Like the first dispensary that they ever opened up in Toronto. And there was a woman that went, she's like, oh yeah, I've never bought marijuana before, but I decided to buy it now because I knew I could buy it from a store, and it wasn't anything sketchy. So it's like, I'm pretty sure there's people like that it's like they're like, okay, it's like alcohol, it's just like a recreational.
Yeah, like
something.
It completely changes their perception of it. The fact that it's like on a shelf and sold in stores.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely get that, because like there are so many people who like had such a negative stigma towards marijuana, who like smoke cigarettes and drink regularly. It's like, you're entitled to your opinion, but at the same time, you kind of engage in your own vices. It's kind of weird for you to have that much of a disdain for it, but it's just it was the way it was being portrayed to them.
Yeah, it's just culture. On end of the day, I feel like it's just culture and the way that you're brought up, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It really depends, because you're like, Europeans, like, they're really cool with drinking, like they're okay with drinking, but a lot of them aren't cool with like people smoking loud or something. Like a lot of Europeans, like they be eating dinner with like wine. Like their whole family will have a cup of wine, and you know, so it's like alcohol is not anything that's like really bad, but you know, they see smoking loud as like something. So I mean, yeah, to me it really just comes down to like nurture and how you were brought up. But I don't see a bad thing. I don't see any downside to this, really. I really don't.
I think it's nothing but ups.
Yeah. Anything else though to talk about Enigma before we go ahead and wrap up the pod for tonight?
I do not believe that I have anything else for this episode. I would like to thank everybody for taking this time to listen. And I would like to pass the mic over to you and see if you have any final thoughts.
Isaiah Stewart, if you guys know what I'm talking about, the Pistons versus Lakers game. LeBron elbowed
LeBron James.
Yeah, he elbowed the shit out of Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart looked like he really wanted to kill that guy. In GTA RP, of course.
Hey yo, I see.
You seen it?
That.
Yeah, it was all over Twitter.
When he's trying to run across the court for him.
Yeah, he was.
Dude, people keep memeing it. I keep seeing these disgusting memes. They're so funny. Oh,
he was really trying to hurt that man, bro.
I know.
Just good content. But yeah, that was really crazy to see, and I think LeBron got suspended like a game, which is nothing. I mean, it's nothing, really. But yeah, that was just some good entertainment, some good content. But besides that, I have nothing really left to say. Thank you to everyone that came through and watched all the way to the end. If you made it to the end of this video, comment Enigma better.
You got me. I got nothing to say. I have no clap back to that.
Comment Enigma better if you made it to the end of this video or this pod. If you're listening on Spotify, shout out to our Spotify listeners. I feel like I never shout out the Spotify listeners, bro.
You're right. We gotta give a shout out to our Spotify listeners. We appreciate you too.
Shout out to those people, bro. Shout out to everyone that likes, comments, shares. Shout out to anyone that interacts with us on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, man, I have nothing left to say. This has been Ramehs Radio, episode 15. We are checking in and checking out podcast people, podcast universe. Peace.